Welcome. I am the Conscious Chronicle. Today, I'll be guiding you through a timeless reflection on the nature of thought, creativity, and the mind, inspired by the teachings of the philosopher Alan Watts. Before we begin, I invite you to take a moment. Please subscribe and follow Conscious Chronicles for more explorations of consciousness, the nature of reality, and life beyond the scene. You'll find all links and more in the video description below. Here is today's reflection. We live under an illusion. We believe that when we think, we are creating. That the more we analyze, compare, plan, and construct, the more we birth something new. But is that truly the case? Pause and consider this. When you sit and think, where do your thoughts come from? Did you invent the words you're using, the language, the logic moving through your mind like an ancient river following its well-worn bed? No. These are inheritances, echoes of voices you've heard, books you've read, experiences long past. Thinking is not creating. It is a form of reception, tuning into a vast current of collective ideas. Thought is like a radio picking up invisible signals. You tune the dial and the music plays. But the song is not yours. The language you think in, did you create it? Of course not. The words, grammar, and meanings were given to you. Every sentence you form is built from an inherited structure, and the same is true of your ideas and beliefs. Much of what you think arises from conversations you've had, books you've read, films you've watched, and the countless experiences that have shaped you. Even when a thought feels spontaneous, if you trace it back, you will find it connected to a web of prior influences. The mind is a vast archive, a receiver, constantly retrieving and recombining pieces from this internal library. We often imagine the mind as a kind of factory, generating thought after thought. But beneath this illusion lies a deeper truth. The mind is a receiver, not a generator. Imagine a radio. The device does not create the music. It simply tunes into signals already present in the air. In the same way, the thoughts and ideas that arise in your mind are frequencies you pick up from culture, language, memory, and collective human experience. This is why true creativity is not the same as thinking. True creation, real spontaneity, arises from a different source. It happens when the mind falls quiet, like a still pond. In that silence, something stirs, not a recycled idea, but a living impulse, raw, free, unbidden. When a musician is truly inspired, do they think about every note? When a dancer moves with grace, do they plan each step? No, they flow. They let the moment move through them. The thinker is a receiver. The creator is an open channel for life itself. Thinking is useful, but it is not where the truly new is born. As long as the mind is engaged in its usual patterns, analyzing, comparing, judging, it is operating within the familiar. When the mind quiets, a different awareness becomes available. In that stillness, conditioned patterns of thought recede, and the deeper currents of intuition can rise. This is why profound insights often come not during intense thinking, but while walking, resting, or engaged in unrelated activities. In these moments, ideas appear not as products of effort, but as spontaneous gifts. Gifts from a space beyond the thinking mind. Artists across disciplines speak of this state, flow, where the work seems to create itself. The paradox is this: the more you try to force creativity, the less alive it becomes. True creativity emerges from the unknown, from a space where new connections can arise. To access this space, you must let go of the need for control. Be present. Trust the unfolding process. Creativity is not something you do, it is something you allow. When we see that thinking is reception, not pure creation, we free ourselves from the pressure to force originality. Instead, we can cultivate stillness and presence, allowing creativity to arise naturally from a deeper place. In this space of openness, true innovation emerges effortlessly. Creativity is not something we own, it is something we participate in, a dance between ourselves and the unfolding mystery of life itself. What do you think about the nature of thought and creativity? Have you ever experienced that moment when true inspiration arises from stillness? I would love to hear your reflections in the comments below. And if this exploration resonated with your soul, please like, comment, and subscribe. And follow Conscious Chronicles for more timeless teachings, true stories, and deeper journeys into the nature of consciousness and existence. Thank you for joining me.